For over 3 hours on Saturday evening, the country's financial services were nearly crippled. The unexpected outage of MPESA services revealed the magnitude of its impact in the country. This is now a subject of probe by the Central Bank of Kenya and the Communications Authority. Faizal Ahmed tells us why MPESA is a service too critical to Kenya's economy.
Monday morning, MPESA services were once again down. This the third time in 48 hours. Though briefly, the interruption mirrored the Saturday night outage that has seen the government initiate a probe. According to the Communications Authority of Kenya, listed provider Safaricom at a meeting today jointly held by the Central Bank of Kenya indicated that the Saturday inconvenience was occasioned by a database hitch lasting more than 3 hours on the Saturday evening. The outage resulted into an outrage by millions of users who expressed their frustrations on social media, many of them forced to abandon their shopping in supermarkets as well as detained at entertainment spots as they were waiting for the issue to be resolved. Days later, the frustration still palpable among many.
Sisi hubet sana. Tulikuwa nataka tuwekee game kama Chelsea. Tulijua itashinda Man U lakini Man City lakini tukaathirika.
So hii historia ya MPESA jana Saturday ilituhangaisha sana. Shida ilikuwa wateja wanakuja wanataka kubuy kitu through MPESA lakini hakuna MPESA. Juu MPESA haikuwa inafanya. Some of them wametoka hata paka hawajanunua chochote.
Tulidhulumiwa kidogo na MPESA kwa kuwa hata kuweka mafuta kwa gari ilikuwa tabu kwa sababu tulishaweka mafuta lakini sasa kulipa ni shida.
While it is not the first outage experienced by MPESA, the sheer magnitude of the impact can be demonstrated by these numbers. In its last report, the Communications Authority indicates that as at 30th June 2018, the number of active mobile money transfers subscriptions stood at 29.6 million. Similarly, 727 million transactions valued at 1.9 trillion Kenya shillings were made between 1st April and 30th June 2018. In addition, the values of goods and services transacted over the mobile platform amounted to 1.4 trillion shillings, while a total of 675.5 billion Kenya shillings was moved from person to person. Out of this, MPESA accounted for 23.9 million subscribers, while it managed 1.5 trillion shillings in transaction values. This in addition to the 556.6 billion shillings person-to-person transaction within the 3-month period under review. In its recent half-year results, Safaricom indicated that MPESA alone accounted for 30% of its value, an equivalent of 35.5 billion shillings in 6 months. During the period, the firm says 1 trillion shillings was deposited by customers, 1.14 trillion shillings transacted between person to person, some 884 billion shillings was withdrawn, while businesses including Lipa na MPESA, sports betting, airtime purchase amounted to 1.6 trillion shillings in 6 months. Since its inception in 2007, MPESA has become a global trendsetter in the financial sector. Locally, the service is used in terms of payment of bills and also sending and receiving money. Hence, the probe by the Central Bank of Kenya and the Communications Authority. Faizal Ahmed, Citizen Television.